Our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years, far longer than any mortal man should endure. But Saisahan is something more than mortal man. He's a descendant of Leki, the Yokudan sword saint. I've seen it. We have been able to determine the precise area
No idea
of
who
the
that
halls
is.
where Sai is being held. This is why we were so long about the task. I shall open up port. Iris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task. Speak with them and hear what they offer, but you must choose one or the other.
I kind of want Commander Shepard with me.
You look perplexed. What inscrutable riddles is Varen spouting now? Did he? What surprisingly good advice. Titanborn and I are more likely to kill each other than we are to help. The choice is yours. But I recommend choosing brains over brawn. I have valuable knowledge of the Daedra, and don't forget, I'm the mage.
True, but Saisahan is incredibly loyal to the, Emperor and everything, and hates them all, so he's not going to be particularly overwhelmed to helping us if I bring along the traitor to help me. On the other hand, if I bring along his
What's wrong?
trusted companion,
say?
Lyris Titanborn, he might be a bit more inclined to come with me and,
Then your choice is clear. I've known Saisahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go. It's your decision. Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai. Would Tharn do the same? Thank you. You won't regret it. Back in the Cold Harbor slave pits, the Shriven used to whisper about the Halls of Torment. When I think of what Sai must be going through, we'll bring him back, or die trying.
Go with Lyris. Save Saisahan from the Halls of Torment.
Yeah, why don't you open the portal, mate? Oh, we'll do that. There we go. Besides, everything's going to be under-leveled for me anyway, so we can easily kick the shit out of these guys. Hopefully. Maybe. Yeah, well, I figured we'd do this. May as well do it now. Get it out of the way, and then we can continue leveling. Plus, it's interesting little bits of lore.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Your life is a lie, Saisahan. You failed to become a sword singer. You failed in your sworn duty to protect your Emperor.
No. You are not real.
What's with the lag?
Your lies born your torment day after day, year after...
Becoming a sword singer is child's play, Sai. I mastered it in an afternoon. Here, let me show you.
So Lyris getting her ass kicked by those spikes. I have no idea why the game's doing this. It's going to be very annoying. It makes me think maybe something's running in the background on my computer, but I don't think there is.
That's Tharn's voice. What is he doing here?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword.
Right, so if I bought Farn, he might be a bit more inclined to...
Witness the deadly power
What
of my dark
is-
sword sense.
What the hell is with the random lag spikes?
Slice them to ribbons!
Ow. Fuck off. Alright. Let's keep them busy with Lyris, that's cool.
How simple it is to be a sword singer, Sai.
Let them bug Lyris for a bit.
Slice them to ribbons!
This is ridiculous. I can't...
Slice them to ribbons!
Ow. Slowly kill the fuckers.
How touching. Your friends are here to save you. Pity they arrived too late. It's time for your next round of torture. You'll enjoy this one.
That was fun.
Sai was right there. We had him. We were so... Garn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have sensed that. On the plus side, a doppelganger with Tharn's face was much more satisfying to kill. The Sword Singers are legendary. They were a group of Red Guard swordmasters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. Sahan spent years trying to resurrect their lost art, but never succeeded. He considered it his greatest failure, and it took on Tharn's appearance because he was a familiar rival that Sai secretly despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed. Day after day, year after year. I can't think of it.
Yeah, see, it's why I didn't really think bringing him was a good idea. I doubt they got along. Whereas Lyris seems to be close to him, at least. No, fuck right off. Fuck right off. Oh, for the love of God. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. The fucking moment I start recording, my fucking family gets back, and now they want to disconnect the fucking router because their internet connection's being shit. Which might be why this game is sort of having lag spikes.
Visitors in the halls of torment. Let's make them feel welcome.
I might explain the lag spikes is why it's doing this if everyone else's internet connection is shit, but they just think, oh, let's unplug it from the router. Fuck everyone else.
Opportunity to free himself. All he needs to do is reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings, and you can all be on your merry way.
No thanks, I'd rather just free him.
Enjoy your visit. You'll never leave the halls of torment alive.
This bitch is really full of herself, isn't she?
Just tell me where the amulet is and we can be together forever, Sai. Isn't
Yep.
that what we both want?
That sounded like my voice. What's going on? I never said that.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Sai, where is the amulet? If you tell me, this will all be over. And we can finally be together.
Intruders. They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests. She seems to be drawing power from those stones.
Yeah, I
Destroy
figured that.
them.
I can't move.
They pulled these thoughts from Sai's head? I don't understand.
It's a bit closer than maybe you thought, Lyris.
You'll learn to love me, Si. Even if it kills you.
This can't be real. It's not like this between... That's not me. It's nothing like me. Why is she pretending to be me? We need to destroy that shield. When I am finished.
That doesn't resemble me in the slightest. I like how this is what's pissed her off.
Get her!
Why does she look like me?
You really that dense, Lyris? I think we all know why. It's called the Hall of Seduction, goddammit, love. This new ability that I grabbed, by the way, it sucks health from the enemies, all enemies nearby, and makes 100 damage when they explode like that. Which I thought was pretty cool.
Unless you want me to hurt you.
God, what the fuck are you doing?
That's not me.
Yeah, okay. I don't know what the hell's happening there.
I'll deal with them. You'll be safe here, my love.
Lyris on Lyris. Who will win? Ow! You cannot block that.
Time to feast!
Yeah, pretty sure you're supposed to kill those things. Unfortunately, I had no goddamn mana. Okay, you can't kill him with my AoE, so I'm probably just gonna have to run off and kill him. Suck it, lizard.
Once again. Come, my pet. Time for your next session.
You're gonna keep doing that so long, for Christ's sake.
Vestige. When I get my hands on Menomarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity! How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more. What? No! Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. This is just so unexpected. Confusing. I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull. Let's keep moving. And listen, don't mention this whole thing to anyone. I need some time to figure out what it means.
Uh-huh. You do that, love. Wrong way. I'm going this way. What's
We
the next
don't
one?
get many visitors in the halls of torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents. Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery, Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestines.
Such a pity, we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestine. I'm sorry, what did you say, Bolton? I didn't fucking hear.
Fools! Time is meaningless in the halls of torment. Whether it takes a day or 1,000 years, Sai-Sahan will be broken.
I think you'll find time is relative everywhere, Lazaroni. And you can only hide him in so many places.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years?
Never trusted you.
2,000 years. I can no longer tell. But I will never break. Never.
Who dares to defy the Duchess of Anguish? I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly. An eternity of agony. It will be glorious.
Right about that, ain't love. You're welcome, Redguard.
I do not know you. Why are you here? Who sent you? The Emperor? He lives? This day is filled with wonders. They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. But I did not break my vow. The amulet is hidden and safe. My strength is returning. Lead on.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly.
Woo! Let's go for the portal. Yeah, when he said the Emperor lives, I think he envisions the Emperor as what he was and not what he's become, which is an old man who's blind and useless. Well, not useless. He's incredibly powerful, to be honest, with his little magic and everything. At least when it comes to teleporting and entering Oblivion.
Sai-Sahan lives. You've outdone yourself, Vestige. The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything that Daedra can concoct. The forces of loyalty, honor, and friendship. We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Sai-Sahan has had time to recover. He is a man of great strength, but he will still need to rest after such an ordeal. Sai locked the amulet away in the ruins of San Kotor and entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him. He's eager to meet his liberator. I'll contact you when we're ready to move forward.
Now see, once again, if I was Megron's Dagon, I would have got whatever the fuck that Imperial Mage gay guy's name is that we got. What's his face? This dude. Yeah, Farn. I would have made Farn. I would have promised him Manamarco's position. Or as Manamarco, I'd have got Farn. Basically, I'd have used Farn as a spy to orchestrate the release of, or the capture of Sai-Sahan, so that he'd reveal to the Prophet and his little group, including my spy, where the Amulet of Kings is, and then my spy would report it back to Fing, if you know what I mean.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. Strange name. Is it true your soul was taken from you? Stranger still. My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. Yet you have both of those things in great measure. I had begun to think that honor was a relic of the past. I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. But mentally, I feel a darkness in my heart. A weight on my soul. I do not know how long this emptiness will remain. I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor, Kasura. As soon as I am able, we must meet with her.
Again, if I was Manamarco, I would have hunted down everyone that you'd ever known and captured them all by now.
I will try to rest, but I am a warrior. We cannot sit still for very long. And I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura. I am unpleasantly fragrant. If she happened to be downwind of me, oh, I would never hear the end of it. The path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me to know that I shall walk the path with friends. May we all rest a little easier tonight. I know I shall.
We did it. Sai's going to be all right. I have a favor to ask. Let's not talk about what happened with that doppelganger. Not yet, anyway. I had no idea Sai had feelings for me. I just need time to sort it all out.
Uh-huh.
Sahan seems to be relatively unharmed. Can we wrap this up? I have an appointment with a certain young lady, and I need to stop by the money changers first. Women of that stripe seldom do anything on credit.
Mm-hmm. He's a spy! Porter Cadwell, where were you at?
This cave is quite lovely, but have you seen the nightmarish landscape outside? How do you people keep your sanity? I believe I'll just remain indoors. Do let me know if I'm needed for anything heroic, won't you?
Will do, Cadwell. Will do. Yeah, we're bugging out, are we? And seeing as I'm like this level, I imagine I'll get the new quest immediately when I leave. Or pretty much when I get back to my leveling zone. Right then, we need to get back to the Way Shrine and teleport over to our objective to continue leveling. Then we'll probably get a quest pop up at some point, telling us to go all the way back to the harbour again.
Ah, there you are. Come.
Hoot. By the sounds of it, the prophet's popped up again, but the game's loading again. Okay, we just travelled all that way away from the fucking harbourage, and now we must go back to the harbourage. Yay! I knew that would happen. I hoped it would happen like right outside the harbourage door, so we didn't have to go anywhere, but apparently not. Prophet feels I need some exercise, apparently. I keep running around on the horse too much. This is gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought, because I hit that little spike. Now here's where we go to get the Amulet of Kings, and Farn has surprisingly air quote, surprisingly leaked the information to Mannimarco, and we find out that he's been a spy the entire time. Surprise, surprise, surprise.
Honor and faith to you, my friend. We are nearly ready to depart. My Lord Varen requested that Tharn and Snow Lily join us, for safety's sake. Though I have seen fewer places as tranquil as the Valley of Blades.
Snow Lily? Okay.
An old friend, Kasura, dwells there. Before I was captured, I placed an enchanted ring in her keeping. The ring is a key of sorts. Without it, we will not be able to open the secret chamber where the... She was my first mentor and instructor. A true master of blades. She still trains young swordsmen in the valley, though she deems worthy of her instruction. Swordsmanship, but much more than that. Her teachings revolve around a trinity of body, blade, and brilliance. The sword singers of old were said to be masters of all three. Oh, look, there will be time for questions later.
Let's do this. Prophet, let's up with the portal. Spy, you stay here. Yes. Again, if I was Mannimarco, or the Daedric Prince of, you know, cunning and whatnot, and evilness, I probably would have, you know, captured everyone that was even remotely connected to the guy that you were torturing for information. And after, like, what, 2 years of torturing and not getting any information, I probably would have resorted to instigating a fake rescue of sorts so that he'd reveal the information to his friends.
Do you smell the scent of burning embers in the air? Oh, we may be in for a treat if Kasura is teaching the firewalk. It is tradition for Redguard men to shave their heads, following a time of great trials. I shaved mine long ago, when I failed in the task to restore the lost tradition of the sword singers. Also, long hair gets in the way during battle. There is an old Redguard proverb. A man is only as great as the beard that wears him. A full and healthy beard carries with it a sense of great honor and wisdom. Also crumbs. Oh, a few have tried, but a fool and his fingers are quickly parted. The Abbey is just down the path. We're fortunate that my Lord Varen opened a portal for us. This landslide appears to have blocked the valley's only approach. I cannot say. I've never known these mountains to experience earthquakes. Strange.
Uh-huh.
It is strange to return to these mountains. Memories of youth flood my mind. Each one bringing its own sorrow or its own smile.
Oh, joy. We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already getting maudlin and weepy.
Shut up, Tharn. Don't let him get to you, Sai. Let
What
him
is
roll
this?
his eyes. Maybe
The
he'll
Abbey
find a
burns!
brain back
Quickly!
there.
We must find Kasura!
Surprise, surprise.
Destruction. What could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
There's trouble afoot.
Kasura! There!
Sai Sahan!
Yeah, she's alive.
Intruders. Cultists.
Kasura,
Attacked the
are you
Abbey.
injured? What
So many
happened?
of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
Gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. Cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them...
I killed a weird-ass giant,
Promise you.
like, dragon-looking Daedra thing earlier in Cyrodiil.
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore, it's a challenge.
In the name of Moloch Baal, come forth and destroy his enemies!
Charge!
Goodbye.